I love to write, I love to read. So when I started journaling, that's when I noticed the healing started too.
And welcome, Tracey Eugene. Come on, people.
My check? Oh, okay, we got it. First and foremost, I do want to say thank you to everybody for the amount of support that I've received through my journey, through everything that I don't publicly post.
You know, I'm just going to say this again. I am so proud of you.
Oh, thank you, sis.
But I will say that, you know, speaking to Tracey, she went back to what her purpose is, and that's to talk about mental health. And it's a process. It's been 2 years.
Yep.
It's been 2 years. And since that time, she's just been going through her journey, creating her path, creating her future, finding herself, to say, you know what, before I can even help someone, I gotta go through it.
So just writing out whatever came into my mind, even if I had a good or a bad day, just writing it out, because it was just a peace hole for me. That was where my peace was. So when I just started journaling, even if it's for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I like to do it either early in the morning before I go to work or when I come home to set the tone where I'm like mellowing down for the evening. So with journaling, I was able to just find myself doing that and just say, okay, it's becoming easier now. I can do this, I can truly say as I was going through the season of change earlier in the year, it was painful. It's not fun because you lose people. Especially like I just turned 29, so I'm touching 30 and I'm like, okay.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Yes. So we have Lutheran and Evenet, right? Who's always been there for you guys. You can go ahead and take a seat.
The support of my siblings, my other sibling, my brother, Lunar. That's my right hand man. He's always been that number one support for just encouraging me to keep going, believing in myself, believing in the dream, even if it doesn't make sense, but just never give up on yourself and just keep pressing.
And no one talks about these things, and that's why I commend you for being transparent. I've always been that individual to be very transparent, and it's important because that is where you're going to find your freedom. When you know who you are, where you're coming from, and where you're heading, you don't have to try to get validation from nobody. You know who you are. And that's extremely important. When you understand ups and downs, you don't have to put up a front to your friends, family, or nobody. Because you understand what you're going through right now is just temporary.
There's people in this world that is influenced, and there's people that's in this world that's not influenced. And the ones that we have to be careful with are the people that is influenced because they don't even understand the background of it. And so I'm happy that through that moment, you realize that was your point to say, you know what, I have to change. Tracey Eugene have to change. But before you change, you did the most biggest step and you seek counseling, which a lot of people don't like to do.
When you know yourself, it's like, okay, like this isn't feeding me. I need to change because I don't want it to happen again.
By journaling day by day where you were going wrong and where you were going right, by looking at it. The question for you.
Yes. while I look back in the journal, I read what I write, so I know where the mistakes that I made, or where the hurt came from, or what I wrote about, where I'm going.
I have a question. So for your journaling book, what age group does it target? And is it only for women or both men and women?
For right now, it's going to be for everybody. So the age group, I'm making it very simple. So for the age group, it can be from like reading level. If they can read, from there and up. Yeah, because I don't want to just empower women, but more so women. But it's for everybody, because mental health everybody needs it.